Are you looking for the best red dot sights? In this video we will look at some of the best red dot sights on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1, Predator V30 Micro Red Dot Sight. Rifles have different needs than handguns, and we think the Predator V30 Micro Red Dot Sight is the best device to fill those needs. With a parallax-free design, target acquisition is natural and fast. The 2MO reticle is an ideal size and you can adjust its brightness across 11 levels. Since many rifle shooters prefer to keep their iron sights usable, this sight includes a riser that enables co-witness with iron sights. At less than 12 ounces, this is a rather light device that won't affect the maneuverability or weight of your rifle. It's durable enough to go anywhere your firearm does and will survive weather of the toughest sort thanks to nitrogen-purged weatherproofing. Even with all of these great features, this is still an affordably priced sight. Making it even more attractive is the lifetime warranty that ensures your investment won't be wasted. The only issue is, the company is practically non-responsive. Trying to get a hold of them to fulfill the warranty could be difficult. Luckily, the sight is very durable and unlikely to give you any trouble. At number 2, AT3 Tactical Road 50 PRO Red Dot Sight. Thanks to the 0.83-inch cantilever riser mount included with the AT3 Tactical Road 50 PRO Red Dot Sight, it will work co-witness with your existing iron sights. If the battery ever goes dead, you'll still have iron sights available for backup, but with a battery life of up to 50,000 hours on the lowest illumination setting, you shouldn't have to worry about that much. You get 11 total brightness settings to choose from, and the higher settings will naturally kill the battery much quicker. When it comes to durability, this device is difficult to outdo. It's got a fully sealed housing that's completely waterproof. The circuitry inside is shockproof and can easily withstand repeated rough handling. It's unlikely that you'll damage this sight, but if you manage to, it's protected by a lifetime warranty. Despite the durability, build quality on this device leaves something to be desired. It doesn't seem like much attention was paid to detail. You can see glue around the edges of the lens. This doesn't block your sight, but it's easily noticeable and doesn't look great. And there's one more issue. The reticle is quite blurry, looking like a loose smudge instead of a tight dot. At number 3, Vortex Optics Crossfire Red Dot Sight. As one of the biggest names in firearm optics, we expected great things from the Vortex Optics Crossfire Red Dot Sight Gen 2. It's a diverse sight that works on multiple weapon types, including rifles, shotguns, and rimfires. With a 50,000 hour battery life, you shouldn't have to worry about changing the battery very often. 11 illumination settings like you choose between a bright or dim reticle, though the lowest illumination levels aren't even usable. Weighing in at a meager 5 ounces, this sight is light enough that it shouldn't affect the feel of your gun. Unlimited eye relief means you can aim with your eye nearly any distance from the sight, making for quick and easy aiming and target acquisition. The reticle in this sight is a 2MO dot. It's pretty blurry though. Despite the higher price of this sight, there's an included mount intended for co-witness, but it doesn't seem to work as intended with some popular platforms. Altogether, it's a decent device, but for the price, we think you can get much better. At number 4, OTW Red Dot Sight. If you're price shopping for your red dot sight, this one from OTW will be instantly attractive thanks to its dirt cheap pricing. Even though it's cheaply priced, it's a pretty decent sight overall. Some features even match those found on much higher priced options. For instance, this sight weighs in at just 5 ounces and offers parallax-free aiming with unlimited eye relief for a comfortable fit on any firearm and easy target acquisition. Looking through the lens, you'll have the option to choose between red and green reticles. But unlike many sights we tested, the reticle on this one is more of a circle than a dot. It takes up 4MO, making it much larger than most. Unfortunately, even despite the high-rise mount, this sight doesn't co-witness with iron sights as it comes. Making matters worse, you get limited compatibility with aftermarket mounts. So, If you want a sight to co-witness with your iron sights, look elsewhere. We also noticed that there's substantial glare in the lens, which can make aiming even more difficult. This isn't the most durable sight either, but for such a low price, it's about what you'd expect. At number 5, HIRAM Green Red Dot Sight. We found many dirt cheap red dot sights, including this one from HIRAM. Like many similarly priced offerings, this one has some great features and an equal number of drawbacks. For starters, it's waterproof and fog-proof with a sealed housing. It features a parallax-free design with unlimited eye relief, making for easy and quick aiming no matter how far you are from the sight. With this sight, you'll get both red and green reticles to choose between with a total of 7 brightness levels. On high brightness, the battery will die in a very short time, which is unfortunate since you must have it on max to even see the reticle in daylight. That reticle isn't the best aiming point though. It's 4mm, making it larger than we'd like. Worse, the dot isn't quite round and there's a halo surrounding it that makes it appear even larger. Given the low price it sells for, this isn't too bad of a sight. But compared to the options available for only a slight bit more, it's severely lacking and not an option we'd recommend. At number 6, Feyachi V30 2mm Red Dot Sight. At first glance, the V30 Red Dot Sight from Feyachi looks a bit like something from a sci-fi movie. It's got flip-up lens caps, which are convenient, but also add a bit of size to the sight, particularly when they're flipped up. But what's really impressive about this sight is that it can withstand up to 800 Gs of recoil impact, so you can essentially use this on any caliber weapon. One of the features that most draws people to this device though is the sensor that automatically powers it on and shuts it down. With an hour spent motionless, it shuts off to conserve battery power. As soon as movement is sensed, it turns back on so it's ready when you are. This would be great, but it's a fickle feature that doesn't seem to work reliably. Looking through the lens, we noticed 2 major flaws. First, the parallax is excessive, though this scope has unlimited eye relief. Worse, there's substantial distortion around the edges of the lens. Considering that this sight is quite a bit pricier than others of similar and even superior quality, we think you can safely skip it and avoid the disappointment. So if you want to buy these products, check link in the description box.